Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the Ogre Titan and how it can be used to take out other Titans and enemy infantry. Okay, so like we did with the Strider, we're going to take a look at what I'm actually running with when I actually go and play a bit of Titanfall when I'm using the Ogre class Titan. So I've got as my primary weapon, it is one of these three, the either 40mm, the quad rocket, or the XO16 chain gun. So we'll start with the chain gun. I got it selected. I put on the extended magazine. I have seen the accelerator in use, and I've also played around with it a bit when I went around to my mate's house. I don't like it. You have to when you pull the RT, or no RT because it's not on PlayStation. My mistake. It has to speed up, and the longer you hold it, the faster it fires. But I just prefer it to use a sort of a big, heavy assault rifle, which I can just kill shit with. So do that. My tactical ability, I've got my particle wall on, so I can just hide behind that, and that can absorb as much damage, and I can just shoot through it as well. Also, I think I've seen a few people run through it and they get damaged, so that's always nice. I've got my rocket salvo on, but like the Strider, any of these can sort of be good, but since I like kind of like close quarters, I use my rocket salvos. It's inaccurate, and I can also use it to take out infantry, so I can just sort of run up there, straight in their face, tap RB, and my rockets all fly into their face. I got my nuclear ejection, so you can. It's basically a walking bomb, and also if you park it directly under the shuttle when they're escaping, you can force eject by pressing up on the D-pad, and then you get a nuclear ejection, which I think really badly damages the ship, which is always nice. And for my tier 2 kit, I got the big punch on, which if you walk up to a Titan, especially a Strider class Titan, and you punch it, it's just going to fuck its day up in a colossal scale. And then for the other two, I got on my, let's do the quad rocket. I haven't really used this much, but I know it's good if you want to do anti-Titan. So I would remember, I would either choose which one works for you. So if you wanted to do the rapid fire where you can get loads off, or if you want the extended magazine, it's entirely up to you. But this, if you use this, you're not going to be good at taking down infantry. It's very, as the rockets sort of, they spin in a circle, and it's just, you know, it's difficult to take out infantry with it, as far as I found. Keep everything the same, more or less, that's what I do. And for the 40mm cannon, I use extended magazine. The burst fire I can get to grips with. I just prefer being able to tap RT and knowing one shell is going to come out. So that's what I do. So I'd use the extended magazine on that. So that's it for the loadout. So let's take a look at how we can use this in the TDM game mode. So here we are, we're playing some attrition game mode, and I've got the semi-auto 40mm cannon. As like I said, I prefer it when I semi-auto because it's just quite accurate. And just taking out a few spectres here. I see one up there, and I punch him square in the face, just like that. So I see a pilot that's locking onto me, turn around, there he is. Fortunately he gets away when I turn my attention to this Titan here. So I fire my rocket salvo and start hiding behind my particle shield, I think it's called. Got a rocket hitting it, I'm just taking shots at him, gradually reducing him. Now this is where I don't so much like choke, or I suppose I get a bit cocky. I think, yep, go on then, why not? I'm a big fucking Ogre Titan, I can take on anything. Get my overshield going, I've got a guy shooting behind me, I'm just like, nah, don't worry about it, get him. That Titan catches the next round by accident, and then I suddenly realise as I get closer, Jesus Christ, I've got myself into a bit of a shitstorm here, and I think, alright, okay, I'll just go for a quick punch if I can reduce him, and hopefully my nuclear ejection will get him. Miss all my punches, apart from that one there. He goes nuclear, I go nuclear. Time to get the fuck out of there. And it's a reminder that you're not invincible even when you're in an Ogre class Titan. You can take a lot of damage, but you dish out the same amount. So here we are, same map, same campaign mission, just trying to get the achievement for doing so. And I decided to try and do a bit of flanking manoeuvre with my Ogre Titan, because what you've got to remember is how they can take a lot of damage, but they only deal the same amount as an ordinary Titan would, because it's all depending on the gun. They don't have inbuilt guns, they don't have the same guns. So I decided to take out a few sort of spectres here and there. Now see on the minimap there's two Titans, and I just decided to flank them. Now one of them is an Ogre, the one I'm shooting at now, and the other one's an Atlas. So his shield just dropped. He's catching all my bullets, so I just throw up my shield, and he's going to walk towards me. He's going to walk through it and take a bit of damage. I'm just going to punch him with my mega punch, hit him again, and get a nice little execution move on him. And then once I've smacked him over the head with his own arm, I'm going to move on to the next one, which he is completely dead. Just make sure you're always aiming for those critical hits, because they may not seem like do much, but they honestly do. So here I start taking a few spectres, and I'll quickly fast forward this bit where I move through the town as nothing really interesting happens. So here in this next clip I sort of give you a better demonstration of the overshield and how it can be used. So here we are, I'm shooting this Titan and my overshield comes online, and there I see all the red crosshairs. That's a That's a critical hit. So there we are. He's shooting at me. My shields aren't dropping much, or they're dropping at a much slower rate. I think that's how it works. Give a nice mega punch and they go flying backwards. Seriously, that perk, I'm going to call it, is so good. So he's catching my bullets. I'm like, I don't give a shit. Fuck you. Punch him in the face. Kill him off. Pilot ejects, and I did try and kill him as he was exiting the cockpit, but it didn't quite go down that way. So I try and see him. There's a rocket comes flying towards me, and I get an assist on him. And this is where everything sort of goes a bit sour for me, as I didn't realise he's catching all my bullets there. He throws them all back at me, and my shield just drops without me realising. I throw up my overshield in completely the wrong direction. I just choked completely again, and there you go, I'm just gone. So I have to do the good old nuclear ejection. So here in this little clip, I'm just going to put something to the test which my friends said about, and also a few things I've read online, that apparently the nuclear ejection does massive amounts of damage to the drop ship that comes to pick up the enemy team after they've lost. And you'll see in a minute, it doesn't actually do that much. I came over with the intention of waiting around for the drop ship to arrive, didn't intend to get swamped by the 2 Titans and a bunch of infantry. But here, this is where I just go, I get doomed, I eject, and then you'll see how much it drops by, and you can see it's not really that much, but I do get a nice little neck snap. So in these next 2 clips we're going to be looking at how the quad rocket performs against infantry and Titans, and as we just jump in our Titan here, I'm going to spin around and absolutely ruin this guy's day. He's in a Strider, I'm in an Ogre, it's not going to go well for him. So you can see by the way the rockets fly, they're going to be good in close quarters, so I just run up to him, punch him in the face and get a nice little execution move. Now this is how close I have to get for the quad rocket to work on infantry for me. Don't know if that's just me, but failing that you could always just try doing this to one of them. So in this clip what I've done is I've called him a Titan, and I've seen there's another Titan lurking around just around the corner, so I jump in here and you can see again how good the quad rocket is in close quarters. Just there he is, bam, look, the shield is just dropping really fast. I just go up to him and punch him and he gets doomed. Simple as that. So it's good in close quarters, so let me just fast forward through this bit where nothing really interesting happens. And I join it with being getting EMP'd, and I just turn around here and I start firing at the infantry up top, and I have no idea how I get this kill right here. I can't even really see what happens, but you know, I'm going to call luck, but not complaining, it's a kill, and you know, no one's ever turned down a free kill. So here we are again, we're going to sort of flank around just like we did before with the chain gun, apart from this time we got the quad rocket, and we're just going to get into close quarters and just keep on, this is my tactic, just get as close as you can with the quad rocket, unload rockets and then just try and punch them. But unfortunately I do get doomed here, I have to eject, and I do manage to land on him and actually doom his Titan, which is always nice.
Finish the job. Damn, this intel is a gold mine, Mac.
So here in this last clip I see these 2 Titans that are slugging it out, so I call in mine, quickly jump in it, and about to turn the tables on these 2 guys and an Ogre Titan just to the left of me. So there's 2 guys up there, I proceed to mow them down completely, 2 kills, and then I just see this guy and I'm having none of it. I just rocket salvo into his face, he's dropping, he activates his overshield, but that's not going to do him any good. I just charge forward and smash him in the face with my super punch, and that's it, he's doomed, and I think my teammate actually managed to get the kill on him. So I hope you've enjoyed the Ogre Titans tactics, tips and tricks, and check out the Strider one, and there will be one coming out for the Atlas sometime soon. So if you are a nice person, why not leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.